Hey guys, I'm back after 2 days of traveling. Excuse me. 2 days of traveling on the road from Bangkok back to Khon Kaen. It was a very long trip. We stopped 6 hours and uh, we made a pit stop rather in Korat, and we did stay at a very nice hotel. Not expensive at all. But it had a little bit of an old world charm. We were able to get an executive suite, and it was just lovely, absolutely lovely. Ordered room service, did not go out because it was just raining cats and dogs. But it had a lot of these little cute amenities that the more modern hotels don't have, which is a nice pretty vanity, for you to put on your makeup, um, a full closet, for you to jam all your pretty clothes in. Not that I had any. Um, and delicious food. We ordered room service and, of course, stayed in because we were exhausted. Um, but anyway, I'm here to talk to you about the 57s to 51.4. So that's a 57 to a 1.4. I have not been able to upload any of the other videos that I made, and I do apologize again because of the severe thunderstorms and rains, and of course traveling in areas that you couldn't get a signal. um, Uploading them. Some of them started to upload, then it stopped, and it started, and it stopped, and it was just really a problem. So I haven't posted them up, but after this video, now that I'm home and it's more stable, I can do that. Lots to do. Many of you have been wonderful and supportive of GNU. We are still behind our target. We've probably raised about $1,500, so we still are looking for to double that. Door GNU is probably going to need two surgical procedures, or even three. The stone has grown from 0.9 to 2 plus. Very large for a little kid his size. He's never more than, like, maybe, gosh, if he's 32 pounds, if, the kid doesn't eat. So his growing, he's going to be a little on the stunted side because, he's 10 now and going on 11, and, Genu has his own way. He won't eat more than he wants to eat, or at times he will. It's almost as if the inner workings in his body just tells him, okay, you've eaten enough. It's time to starve now. Yeah. And I think I've told people that before in my GNU diaries, but sometimes I think I was going out of my mind, but to hear other folks tell me that, that at CCD, it sort of validates it, and I say, okay, I wasn't losing my mind. I wasn't going crazy. So having said that, I do hope that he changes his eating habits. It's going to get late soon. He's really, he's tiny. He's probably the size of maybe, a 6-year-old now. Um, we do keep sending him special milk. But over there, they're not going to sit with him for 4 hours making him do what he needs to do. They have 100 other kids there that they have to take care of, and he's just one of them. And he's smart enough to know that that's what he's supposed to do, but he's not. Anyway, And I think that's another reason why this stone has grown, because once the stone is I mean, who's ever heard of a kidney stone in a kid? Seriously. I mean, a kid's entire life is fluids, liquids. But because when we found him at the age of 6, he had already been chronically malnutritioned and chronically, I don't know, starved in both fluids and food. And yeah, so anyway, flash forward, it's dangerous now. If we don't take it out soon, he's, he's probably going to have permanent damage to his kidneys, and, you know, he may, he may suffer other disease from it that's derived from, this stone. So he's going to need 2 operations. The first one we're hoping for in December, because we are going to a state hospital. It is, believe it or not, a lot cheaper. In the private hospital, I think we were quoted, it would probably cost about, oh, 6 or 7,000 just for the, for the surgery. So, anyway, this is much cheaper in the state hospital, but there is a waiting list. So he's going to be there in December. We will travel back, and we have to hire a nurse. We have to do all sorts of stuff to make sure that he recovers well. And this brings me to the home that he's staying in right now. It is a wonderful home. They do a lot for him. They take him to all of his hospital visits. They're very strapped for money right now. They may close in 5 months, and Genu will not have a home. So they want to keep him. So I need your help, folks. Okay? I want to raise some money for them. They're busy making banners. They make holiday banners. And I'm going to post that up in another, when I finish with this. If any of you guys want to buy, one of these, and she's willing to make them in, Hmong colors, Hmong sayings, it's a banner that says Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, but it's a banner that you can personalize. You can do, the Zong family, the Tao family, and they're very cheap. She's only asking for $35, okay, and it takes them 2 weeks to make one. And they're made. I'll show samples. They don't have samples of colors of choice, but I did give them very nice suggestions, and there's only 2 people making them. The founder's wife, Kun Charia, who's awesome. She's like an angel. She's like the mother of mothers. And then she has a staff worker who's a physical therapist. She works a full day, and then she volunteers, a couple of hours every day after work to this cause. But they're in danger of closing. All of their fundraising abilities are dead because of COVID. This thing is so nasty. I hope they find a cure for it soon. And by the way, they're all very excited about this, Regeneron that was in the news recently, and also hopefully an upcoming vaccine, because they've got to get back into normalcy, or economically everyone's going to fail. There's already been many. You hear about people suiciding themselves, and many businesses in Bangkok are shut down. I have video showing people just their shops are all closed. There's, there are some that's open, absolutely. But you see the hotels, I don't know how it's going to sustain them. I was in like I said, I was in a very nice hotel. No, this was in Bangkok. I was in the La Prau Centara. It's a convention center. It's a very nice hotel. I don't know, maybe 20 rooms were rented, if that. If that. I'm going to probably venture to say there was probably only about 15. And I had a long talk with the manager there about the food, because they provide really great food there, but it's all going to go to waste. It's going to go get thrown out. So things are pretty bad here in Bangkok. I hope the country opens up soon. But anyway, what I want you to do is to really support them. If you like, buy banners. They're willing to make stockings. They made it from the sewing machine that I donated to them. I bought the sewing machine on 7th Avenue. And it's an American, well, it's not American, it's a Juki. Japanese, but I bought it on 7th Avenue, so it meets American specs. Then I lugged it all the way here to Southeast Asia, but I'm so glad that it's being used for good use. So anyway, okay, I don't want to bore you guys. Oh my God, almost 12 minutes of me ranting. But I always like to tell you guys what's going on in our lives, what's happening. We had a really great Jade haul, and we're probably going to go back in December. We've fallen in love with some of the people there, and heck, why not? And bring you some more beautiful Jade. Anyway, I want you to spread the word to your family, your friends, and let them know that we are selling Jade, and it's going to be for a good cause. And we are happy to bring good Jade, quality Jade to you guys at a very low and premium price. When I do showcase a piece that is very, high quality, we deal until it is the lowest, and then we present you with that price. And if we can't, we can't, and we tell you. And by the way, we get that bangle certified for you, so that you know that your bangle is authentic, grade A jadeite, and we did our best to ensure that you got the best for your money. Okay. All right. No more. Okay. The first one on the show here is this lovely size 57. Today I'm going to be doing 57s to 51. Okay. And it's got that pretty green. It's a moss on snow, very like white, just a little bit of green, and we have a karst mountain design here, which is very cute. Okay, and this is a 57. Okay. Trying to give you a good light. There you go. Sorry this video is so long. I'll try to keep it short. Okay, next one is a 57.1. Okay, how pretty that is. Now this is probably half water, half mountain jade, and it's an all-around great bangle for every day. It's got like a celery stalk color. 57.1. Very pretty. Great bangle to wear every day. And it's the sale, 1 for $50 and 2 for $80. Okay. Oh, look at this. Wasn't that pretty? 57.1. I like this one. That's really pretty. It's got red spots on it. And, it's a very light yin and yang. Green here and green with red spots and white. So this qualifies as a folklore bangle because it's got the tricolor. Anything that's tricolor is considered, the triad of good fortune. And this is 57.1. Very lovely. Okay. Oh, this is pretty. This is 57.00. Okay. It's got a little bit of lavender in it. It's not as, well, it's more violet, actually, but it's got pretty green. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. It's got some markings here. You know what? I'm a little, you really can't feel it, but I think I can. And it's a little divot, tiny little divot. And it might be something more. It might not be, but I'm going to put this bangle aside. I know it's so beautiful, but I'm going to put it aside. Yeah. Sorry about that. This will happen. We will miss a few. We keep looking, but I'm not going to sell that one. Here's a nicer one. Yeah, nothing. So this is a 57. Okay. You can kind of get that with lavender bangles. I have a funny feeling that they're a little bit more fragile. They seem to, even in stones I see them, and I've mentioned this before, they seem to have more cracks in them than not. And I believe that this is why lavender is so expensive, because they crack so easily. Not crack so easily, but during the rock formation of the jade, certain minerals that went into making it green and purple and white may have caused the stone to have inner fractures. And that happens. I don't know if anyone's ever, said anything about it, but that's just my in my experience, this is what I see. Okay, this is what I always do try to carefully look through bangles that have the lovely lavender, but this one did kind of get away from me, you know. So, but again, this is not for sale. It may be nothing. I'm going to work on it with my jewel tool and see, but it gives me a little red flag. So, okay, so this one is a 57. There's nothing wrong with it. It's fine. Okay. And it's okay to have natural blemishes and sometimes you'll even have a natural divot, but, if you feel something, if I feel something that is really not right, I will let you know. Oh, this is a pretty bangle. I saw this, and if I could stuff my hand into it, I probably will. So pretty. This is a 56.9. Maybe I can, but I won't. I really want you guys to purchase and buy. Okay. Lovely. Look at that. Beautiful. So, 56.9. Okay. 56.9. That's a pretty one. Beautiful. Water jade. Water jade. Nice. 56.9. Yin yang, but it's more of a triad. Oh, lovely. Breathtaking. Breathtaking. Beautiful. 56.9. Okay. 56.8. Oh, another lovely. For those of you who like something a little bit with less color. Very translucent. It's got a little bit of sedimentation here, which is fine. It's okay. Nice. Very nice. Okay. 56.7. Oh, another pretty one. I think this is, it looks very similar to it, but this is a mountain jade. This is not a river jade. That's pretty. Lavender, white, whitish green. Very pretty. Ooh, 56.7. Another looker. Very pretty. We hand pick everything. We're human. So, you know, you might see something later on, but for the most part, we cull and cull in bad lighting. I don't know why they sell jade with like bad lighting. Well, I understand. They you know, have to save on electricity. I get it. Oh, here's another one. 56.6. Very pretty. But we got some very nice bangles on this trip. Very pretty. Got some twining, so that's not a crack. Not a crack. You gotta be able to tell the difference, you know? And you know, twining is okay, you know, and usually that means if you're rubbing it over with your fingers, there's nothing going on. Okay? Now if you feel something, yeah, something is going on. And sometimes it might just be a blemish that's on the surface. Not saying that this is it, but it's not a crack. Okay? That's a pretty one. This is really pretty. This is a 56.6. With jade, you're going to get some anomalies, and you just have to figure it out, you know, with experience. Another one, 56.6. So far, I haven't had anyone, you know, complain about their bracelets, their bangles, breakage or anything. I did have one that, well, she lost all her bangles. Well, it was a burglary. Then there was another one where they were dropped on tile. And I think I mentioned this in, you know, previous videos. If you are going to take out your bangle, please make sure you know, put it on a nice soft cotton towel where it's protected, and be in an area where there's a rug, because these will drop and they will break. Why? But it's jade. It's a Mohs of 6.5 to 7. Well, there's nothing to support it here. See? Nothing to support it. You know? You have this very thin piece of jade, you know, and it's in a very unnatural position. And it's missing all the jade in between to support it. So yes, it will break. So be careful. And I haven't talked about this one. Look how pretty it is. Beautiful jade. Very nice. 56.6. This is a water jade, yin and yang. It's got a very pretty green though. It's got a really pretty warmth green. Okay. 56.6. Yeah, if you like something, take a picture of it, take a screenshot. I'm not going to show bangles that have no number on it because there's too many bangles. I have over probably from this haul 300. Yeah. Interesting design. Look at that. Interesting. $56.6. Beautiful. Okay. Another river jade. Very pretty. The camera really doesn't do it justice. It's got smatterings of like honey and, you know, different color. It's definitely a water jade, you know. It's so pretty. 56.6. It's very cute. A lot of character. Okay, 56.5. 56.5. Okay, and then we have 56.4. Very pretty. Look how that one is. It's got violet and lavender. Interesting. And this is a moss on snow type of jade color. 56.4. How pretty is that? I really want to put these on, but gotta go to the gym and I can't wear two things at once. When I go out, I'll do it. 56.3. Or if I'm just hanging out in the house, right? 56.3. How pretty is that? This is meant to be one of those stackers that I talked about. You know, you stack like 3 or 4. Very pretty. Water jade. Very green. It's not coming up as green, but it's really green. Very rich green. 56.3. Okay. 56.3. Oh, pretty. Lavender. Oh, heaven. Beautiful. 56.3. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Blue green. Sometimes you look at it, it's blue. Sometimes you look at it, it's green. Got a little natural sedimentation. Got some twining. You know, yeah, natural twining. Lovely. 56.3. Okay. Ooh, you are sexy. You are sexy. 56.2. Gorgeous. tiger paws, white. You know what it looks like? It looks like a gray, rainy day in a forest because it's so pretty. You know, it's got some green to it, see? Got green, but then you take it away, it's so gray. And, you know, it hides the beauty, but oh, gorgeous bangle. Love it. 56.2. I saw this, I was like, oh, you got another one in my size? Nope, only one. 56.2. Beautiful bangle. Beautiful. $56.1. This is like an all-around very nice white bangle with a little bit of green. Just a touch. Oh, but it's got lavender and it's got this funky white, yellow, green spot on it. Interesting. But it's quite lavender. What can you see? Yeah. Very pretty. It does have a little indentation on it that's natural on it. Yeah. This is what I want to call one of those like ugly but beautiful bangles. If you wear it, it's just going to shine. It looks beautiful. I love it. It's you know, from far away it's just like white, but then you come close, it's got a lot of personality. A lot of colors going on. 56.1. 56.8. Oh, I'm sorry. We're on 55.8 now. We're into the 55. Look how pretty that is. Dun dun dun. How pretty, how pretty. It's a water jade. Very green. Nice. Super nice. 55.8. Very pretty. This was a thicker bangle. I saw it, but I really loved it. It's so pretty. Yeah, it's a 55.8. It's a modern style. Very nice. Oh, another very beautiful one, 55.7. Loverly, very pretty. Ta-da! Another water type jade. Nice, very nice. Beautiful. Okay, and then we have another one, which is a 55.5. Okay, this is a lavender green Fuchsal triad bangle. Very pretty. $55.5. It's a modern bangle. So it's got a lot of colors to it. Very pretty. Natural. Okay, 55.5. Water bangle, water jade. 55.4. It's a stacker. A little sedimentation, some here, but look at that. Beautiful. 55.4. And then now we have 55.4. Very pretty. Saw this one. $55.4. It's more like a blue. It's more like a blue. Yeah. It does have a little blemish over here. I feel it. I'm probably going to put it on the side. I think if I just use my jewel tool on it and take it down. Yeah. It's just here. A little one. So I'm going to put that one aside. Okay. Oh, you are too pretty. 55.3. 55.3. Gorgeous. Oh. My goodness. Beautiful. Moss and snow. Deep hunter greens. 55.3. Yeah. 54.8. Lovely. Very pretty. Okay. Good little bit of lavender and green. Now, what's really lovely about this bangle is that it's an all-around, everyday, beautiful bangle that you can wear. And it's just lovely. It's just really, pretty. Can I? Yeah. 54.8. Very pretty. Okay. Oh, another very pretty bangle. 54.7. Okay. Beautiful. Yin and yang. Moss on snow. Mostly moss. 54.7. Very pretty. Ooh, look at this one. This is a stacker. 54.7. There you go. Oh, so pretty. Lavender. 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 Green. Lavender. Ooh. Let's see. I'm just gonna play. Let me play. See, this is what I mean about, stacking. Usually I like to stack 3 at a time. Here you go. That's a nice combination, right? Huh? Gorgeous. I don't know. That looks beautiful. I'm going to take a picture. Oh, so pretty. Okay. All right. So these guys are, I'll put them back in order later. $54.4. Beautiful bangle also. A little bit of green, a little bit of olive green, but lavender. Very lavender. See? More like violet. I shouldn't say lavender. I should just say violet. Very pretty. I love it. Love it. 54.4. Gorgeous. next, moss and snow, white and green, and a touch of lavender. Just a touch. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, I'm like, that's the last one. No, here we go. Yin and yang. Beautiful bangle. Look at that. Huh? Moss and snow. 54.3. Very pretty. Interesting. I really worked hard to find like the nicest bangles for you guys. I really did. Oh, that's a pretty one. Very pretty. It kind of looks gray, but it's really lavender violet, and it's got a very nice warm green, honey even. Okay. 54.2. A lot of nice small sizes, you know. Good variety for everybody. Okay. And you know what? If you're, I'm getting a lot of teens wanting them. So your teen might want one. Why not? It gives her luck, brings her happiness, and these are smaller sizes for your preteen or your teen. 54.2. Look how cute they are. This one is. This is a very green bangle, and look how green, honey that is. Honey, very pretty. Or this is a bangle for someone. You know what I'm feeling? An old soul. An old soul. A very wise person. I don't know why, but I just feel it. Okay. 54.2, very pretty. Lavender. It's got all kinds of crazy colors. It's got a little bit of honey green in there. It is more of a moss and snow, but it's definitely more snow than moss. Yeah, just got a little patch of really green there. Isn't that weird? Yeah. 54.2. Very pretty. Get them while you can. They're gonna go once I release everything. So make up your mind, grab them up. Oh, Dory insisted on getting this, and I love it too. This is totally stacker, very modern design. It's a very interesting design. I guess if you were to cut it in half, it would be a square, right? So pretty. Wow, what was that? 54.2. Love it. I wish I had it in my size. These really stack, but I only have one. Who's the lucky girl? Gorgeous color too. Look at that. Gorgeous color. Okay. Beautiful green. Here the moss has taken over the snow. Big time. Yeah. Big time. Beautiful bangle though. 53.7. Rich. Very rich. totally deserves to be on somebody's hand. Gorgeous. It's you know, the camera really is making the color less intense, but in real life this is very intense. Just yeah. Beautiful. Okay, 53. Beautiful all around lovely bangle with lavender. You can see green. A little bit more green. Green. This is a small size, 53.7. Very pretty. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at the lavender. Oh, it's really green. That's the great thing about, you know, jade. It just reveals its secrets when you flash a light onto it. So, pleochroism. Okay. Moss and Snow, 53.5. Gorgeous. Beautiful. I feel like I'm in the clouds, rather, looking down on a forest. That's how pretty this one is. Gorgeous. Gorgeous color. 53.5. Give me a second here to regroup because that's what I do. Okay. All right. Couple more. Well, more than a couple. 53.5. Another beauty. It's a lavender, violet, a little bit of white, green. How pretty is that? 53.5. Oh, it's got a little surprise. It's got a little bit of honey. Yeah, gorgeous. It's got your karst mountain, 2 karst mountains. Nice. Okay. Oh, look how green that is. 53.4. Oh, how pretty. Water jade. Water. It's got that nice green spot. The money mark. I didn't get too many on the smaller sizes. Well, I have a few, but not many. Wow, beautiful. Gorgeous. And this is a thinner. It's like a stacker. I'm going to call it a stacker. Yeah, beautiful. And then we have another one, a very pretty one. All around. Ooh, look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Karst Mountain. Any of them, you know, you need a closer look, let me know. Choose your numbers, and then I can, you know, give you a better full viewing. Okay, that's a pretty one. Okay. Oh, lavender, water jade, honey, sedimentation. Very pretty. 53. It's a 53. Tiny wrist. Okay, I'm going to be putting a link on how to measure your knuckles, okay? And what I want you ladies and gentlemen to do is what I would do is I would just tape it on, right? And then I would tape the knuckle, not the fatty part, okay? Just the knuckle. So for me, I come out to be approximately 2 5/8. Well, really, more like 2.5 actually. I'm 2.5, 2.5. Okay. The reason being is that because we want to get these guys through. Oh my goodness, I've been off. Oh, let me do this again, okay? See, I want this here, okay? And you tape it, and then you measure it to the last part of the last knuckle, not the fatty area, the knuckle, okay? And you just tape it, okay? And once you show me that, I can pretty much guess what your size is, okay? It's that easy, but it's that hard. Don't send me a picture like this. I have no idea, okay? Don't just give me a number, or don't show me a diameter, because different cuts, believe it or not, I tried that once. I did it with a lady. I got it wrong. It didn't work out. But if you work at, you put right here and tape 2 places, your knuckle, and show it to me, like that. I can tell. Okay? All right. Enough of that. And don't give me this. Do not give me this, because I did that once. 2 bangles. I ended up having to change them. Didn't mind doing them, but it was our first time. So do not give me the wrist, okay? Give me the knuckle. The knuckle. The knuckle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Can't find this one for some reason. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry about that. Okay, alright. I'm allowed. I'm old. Okay, so that's a beautiful bangle. But you know what? I want to make sure it fits you. Fits your daughter, fits your son, whatever it is, okay? Make sure you measure it correctly so that you can get this thing into you on the wrist, okay? All right, here's another one, 52.9. Isn't this one delicious? Bear paws, white, gorgeous. Classic, green, apple green bangle with some markings on it. Tiger paws, 52.9. Okay. Very pretty. Okay, 52.8. Oh, look at you. You are very interesting. Karst Mountain design. And there's another Karst Mountain design. This is lavender, by the way. It's not even white. It's lavender. More like violet. It's more violet, believe it or not. This is more like a blue lavender color. So pretty. Nice. Very nice bangle for somebody. Really. Beautiful colors. 52.8. Okay, then we have this one, who is a very, it's a water jade. All like, it's almost like aquamarine color. It's like an aquamarine color. Very pretty. Just a little bit of honey color here. But all around beautiful, even tone with lace pattern. Absolutely beautiful. 52.8. Then we have 52. Ooh, another one, a very pretty one. I think it's you know, the Moss and Snow series. A little bit of moss here. Beautiful. It's more like a lavender though. Very lavender. 52. Definitely a small wrist. Okay. Okay, 2 more to go and we're done. Oh, 51.9. Look at that. Yin and yang. Cars. No cars. Not it was. Oh, there it is. No. My eyes are playing games with me. But this is lavender. Beautiful, cute little bit bangle. Sweet bangle for, you know, a young girl, or, you know, somebody who has a very tiny wrist. Yeah. 51.9. Gorgeous. All right, our last one. This is Moss and Snow. However, it's got lavender pink. It's a look pinky lavender. Look at that. It's so pretty. Gorgeous. And this is not a water jade. This is definitely mountain jade. Very pretty. Very translucent. Okay, and there you have it. Okay, there you have it. Alrighty. Listen, it was great. It was a great pleasure working with you all. And don't be shy. Drop me a line. I'm very friendly. And I'm very helpful. I usually try to help you find, you know, the jade of your dreams. Because sometimes we don't even know what we like, and I try to help you to choose which one might be the best one for you. Or if you have any questions about jade bangles, don't hesitate to ask. Be kind in your comments, nothing belligerent or nasty. And I'm happy to explain things to you, okay? If I know the answers. If I don't, I'll tell you right away that I don't, okay? Thank you again, and I hope you like what you see and you buy, and you buy many, because Christmas is coming up, and you need some stocking stuffers, and these are awesome, and they're I think they're really cheap. But you know what? Down the line, they'll be more expensive, okay? And you'll be so glad you got them at this price. And all, you know, the proceeds, it does, you know, go to profits. Profits from this proceed goes to GNU surgery, kidney surgery. All right, you take care. Love you all. Love and happy holidays from me, Barbara Shimoda, and hubby, Dory Shimoda, Jade Gem Hunter. Okay, thank you. Like and subscribe. Okay, press the notification buttons. Bye.